Welcome everyone to the Australian Hardware Sustainability meeting. Now, as you know, we've been taking a long process to actually go through and really evaluate what we've been doing in Australian hardwares and looking for ways that we can continually improve the process throughout. Now, why is this project happening? Now, as you know, Australian Hardware really considers themselves as a thought leader, and we're committed to keeping up with government policies to help the government meet their target, and also benefit from things like the direct action policy and other things like being aligned with the IPCC policy. Now, we've been auditing all the departments, but we see there's major areas that we can actually improve on. And because we're committed to meeting these obligations, the three departments that we're going to be focusing on will be the admin, training and manufacturing department, specifically around the packaging. Other departments may take part in these policies because we like to think they can keep with the spirit, but of course it isn't mandatory for them. Now, our objectives this year are very simple. We're looking to, for the administration department, we'll reduce waste by 10% by 2019. The training department will reduce toxic materials and hazardous chemicals by 2019. And the manufacturing department will reduce injuries from unsustainable packaging practices by 50% by the year 2020. Now, to do this, we're going to implement some major KPIs just to keep track of everything. Well, for the administration department, we'll be monitoring the monthly litres of waste, and we're looking for a 1 to 2% reduction each month to exceed our 10% reduction target. For the training department, for their clean purchasing policy, we'll be looking at a 20% reduction per quarter of hazardous chemicals until these are continually phased out by the purchasing manager. And for the manufacturing department with their packaging, we're going to be looking at the incident reports and looking for a 15% reduction of injuries bi-monthly related from packaging with the new designs implemented. To do this, we're taking up 3 industry-leading strategies. The first one is reduce, reuse and recycle. And we're going to be aligning with these guidelines throughout the entire administration department and looking at things that we can do, i.e. double-sided printing, use of eco-friendly lights and timer switches to actually improve our waste in this area. For the training department, we'll be looking at aligning ourselves with a green purchasing initiative, using the CRES guidelines for those. And for the manufacturing department, for the packaging and the redesign of the packaging, we'll be adopting the Australian Packaging Covenant for use of procedures for procuring the sustainable packaging to align ourselves with these guidelines. Now, does anyone have any questions about this so far? Now, our action plan is very simple. We'll be doing things for the administration department. We'll be looking at some main strategies like the double-sided printing, installing time lighting, and using recycling bins throughout. Of that, Queenie, the administration manager, is going to be our main point of contact, but she's also going to be supported by Philip, who's the facilities managers. And we're looking to have these rolled out by the end of 2019, which is December 2019. And there'll be a continual rolling process throughout. The Green Purchasing Initiative, we're looking at things like going for catalogues, looking at our suppliers for eco-friendly ones, creating a purchasing cycle to actually map these out, and gradually replacing everything in the stock department. And Harry, our product purchasing manager, and Megan, our warehouse manager, will be the 2 leads on this project. And finally, for the packaging department, we're going to be investigating the pricing for the changes from plastics to cardboard as sustainable ones, redesigning the packaging to support a sustainable usage, and the change of the purchasing required. So once again, Harry, as our purchasing manager, will be done this, but Kate, our design manager, will be a lead of this as well there. Now with this, to achieve our objectives, we have our implementation plan, which is laid out on this slide. And we can see a clear road to what we're actually doing. And our key dates for implementation would like to have everything done for the administration department by mid-2018, everything done for the training department by the end of 2018, and of course everything done for the manufacturing department by mid-2019. And we see this keeps us in good stead by completing our action policy and our sustainability plan by 2020 itself. And of course, we'll be doing this by regular communications, whether this be emails throughout or weekly meetings, regular breakthroughs, and also reviews of the cycle throughout. And that brings me to our final point, which is how to improve and continuously improve. And of course, through this, as for a standard or Six Sigma throughout the company, we're also going to be using this continuous improvement plan for the sustainability project itself. Now, of course, we have a very detailed plan there, but I think everyone understands the Sigma principles and maybe even just act, plan, do, check. And this continuously goes through the cycle. Now, I think throughout, with each one of these sustainability processes, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be moving the action out, putting the plan in place to do it. We're going to actually do it. But of course, having a review and continuously reviewing with the KPIs throughout, which brings us through. Now, I can see that many of you have some questions there. No? Would anyone like to say anything? No? Fantastic.